G'day traders, today we're going to talk about the second core axiom that the turtle traders used to maximize some of their success. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. G'day traders, I'm Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Today we're going to be talking about the second core axiom in turtle traders: be consistent and even-tempered. Now in the first core axiom we talked about, don't let your psychological capital fluctuate with your financial capital. Second component, be consistent and even-tempered. Now one of the things, again, we talk about this, Richard Dennis and William Eckert, the turtle traders, we talked about one of their strategies was trading 20-day high or 20-day low breakouts. Now what was really critical about this is that they knew they were going to get stopped out a lot or take a lot of small losses based on that strategy, because we know 80% of breakouts fail. Now if that's the case, how do you be consistent and even-tempered when you're executing your trading strategy? Now one of the main things that I learned, and I talked about this in other videos, learning from Peter Brandt, classical charting, was looking for asymmetrical risk-reward opportunities. One of the things that Richard Dennis and William Eckert both knew is that at some point markets would break out and go on big bull runs or big bear market runs, like silver and gold and some of the currencies and different things, and they traded across a basket of multiple instruments. They tried to not trade too many correlating markets. They had a strategy for managing their stop losses and also for extracting profits out of the markets, but this was all designed on the potential that markets were about to go out on a trend. So how do you be consistent and even-tempered? Now we talk about this in other videos, but it's imperative that you learn to, as a retail trader, we're famous for letting losses run and cutting profits short. Now that's a recipe for disaster. People have been messaging me all kinds of stories. I really appreciate all the feedback. And I talked about, as I shaped my end-of-day model and I paired it back to price-only mechanisms, is that it's critical to understand what your objectives are in the market. You cannot be attached to the outcome. This forces you, if you really understand that, to manage your risk, to manage the downside on every single trade. You know, most retail traders lose money. They say 90% of retail traders lose money. I reckon it's 99% of retail traders will lose their money, and most traders in general at some point. This is where the computer systems, the algorithmic systems, have the advantage, whether it's short-term or longer-term, because the computers will just continue to execute orders and manage the capital appropriately, whereas humans will tend to want to get even. The revenge trade, they'll chase trades, the fear of missing out, fear of getting stopped out, fear of leaving money on the table, all these little things, but also they will miss trades because they've been stopped out a few times in a row. Richard Dennis was the master. He trained himself to hit the trade every single time, take the capital exposure that he allowed on each and every trade, get stopped out, and do it again the next day or the next week or whenever the next signal came out. It's critical. Be consistent and even-tempered no matter what time frame you're on, what strategy you're trading. I talk about having 1 or 2 trading setups in your best trade playbook, building your playbook, mastering those trading setups when they come along, being willing to put the trade on, managing the downside, and then having a reasonable expectation allows you to take those losses, because you know when you get into these winners you're going to have an asymmetrical risk reward in terms of wiping out those losses, and you may have a strategy also for pyramiding into those winning trades. So core axiom number 2, be consistent and even-tempered. We'll talk about number 3 in our next video. As I always say, stay disciplined, stay focused, keep getting better, and may the markets go with you.
Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High-Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.